Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine. And today, we're still sorting out the valves. Still sorting out the valves. We've got lots working up here. I could do with this actually being done. Let's get all that done as well. And this. Although, if everything's set priority 9, in reality nothing's priority 9, is it? It's like Neo and the spoon. Okay. You've just delivered, can you not? Mildred, can you sort me out? Of course you can. Yeah, you can take your lice with you. She's like, I came all the way down here with my lice. Just for a pipe, are you shitting me? I'm sorry, Mildred. Oh, I've really pissed her off now. Where you going? Mildred, where you going? Bye. This isn't even... No, I suppose deconstruction does take precedence over... actually getting work done. Fair enough, I'll give you that. Do you want to come and pick your meal lice up? Oh, cheers, Floyd. You're a good count, Floyd. Right. Oh, no. He was just waiting for sand. Wow, okay. I was like, oh no, we've broken it. No, we were just waiting for sand. So we've got 5 kilos. Should have 5 kilos going in. No, why have we got less? 6 kilos of contaminated water. What's this? 7 kilos. So it's not a perfect science by any stretch of the imagination. It kind of splits it, and we get 6 kilos, 3 kilos, 4 kilos. So we're getting, yeah, 4 kilos, 5 kilos. So before we had this whole valve set up in place, we were pumping 10 kilos in all the time. And we were getting about 4 kilos out, 4 or 5 kilos out. We're still getting in the majority of these bubbles 4 or 5 kilos out. It's just, or 6 kilos. It's just we're pumping half as much in, and we're getting a return of 7 kilos there, 4 kilos there. What's this one? Come on, let me see the bubble. Liquid pipe, 7.5 kilos. So we're getting a return of pretty much half of what we're pumping into this valve. We're still getting the same outlay from the water purifier. It's just we're using half as much. That's a lot more efficient than it was. There's a lot less wastage there. So, stands to reason, if it can work for a water purifier, it can work for electrolyzers. I mean, it's something that I hope, I assume, that will be addressed. Maybe that's why valves were put in the first place. But even valves can be a bit finicky. Even valves can waste fluid put into them. Fluid or gases. Even the gas valves are a bit... Gas filters and gas valves can be a little bit weird. But that definitely works now. Having a valve and a runoff, that works. So we need a valve and a runoff over here somewhere. Let's put a bridge in. So we'll have to do some jigger poker here. Deconstruct. Nope, just those three. I will bring you in. Nope. There and up so we can put a valve. How are we going to do this? We put a valve here to split off for these three. The overflow. Jump over there. Up, around. This is now a redundant pipe. Wait, we've already got a jump there. So look, we bring this along. We put a valve here up to feed this lot. The runoff comes back to this liquid bridge, jumps over, down, across, jumps over again. Alright, okay. Wow, alright. Okay. Valve there as well. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work. I like it. Testing all the good things out. Come on game, please. Come on game, please, we're testing. We can't have this. We can't have this. And I also alluded to the idea of what would happen if you could take your whole farm and put it in an entirely enclosed room, pump some oxygen into it, and then just you'd never have issues with them being stifled. You'd never have issues with them not enough oxygen in there. If you could take them out of the living space altogether, you'd only have to pump in X amount of oxygen to get them to a certain pressure range where they would live and flourish and make the good stuff for you. And you'd compress your living spot. So this spot would need less oxygen fed to it. Much like when we got rid of all this spare space. Suddenly we needed a lot less oxygen generation. Oh no, it was more compressed, it was more breathable in here. Even though it says it's not. It's lying, honest. So we're going to test that out by going to put 2 plant boxes here, in which we are going to grow the beautiful mealworms, meal lice even. We're then going to wall it up. Deconstruct you. And much like where we had here, do you remember to the beginning of the episode where this was a fresh water pit that now isn't so fresh, but there was a freshwater kind of lake here, and we'd already gone to the point where we were at 100% stress, or we were getting quite stressed, but we needed access to fresh water. And so we opened up a little bit of a gap here, and they kind of stood here and diagonally got the water from here, which I thought was pretty cool. So they can obviously do the diagonal thing. So I don't know. We'll see if it works. But we'll get a wall constructed and a wall constructed. We'll, when it then comes to harvesting, we'll deconstruct on a diagonal, build a ladder up. We'll have to build something there. Alright, deconstruct here. So you keep the oxygen in via the tiling. It'd have to be solid tiling. We're going to have to rebuild all this. You keep the oxygen in via the solid tiling. And you harvest on the diagonal. Well, let's not stay paused. Let's get on with that. Let's see if we can do it. Right, so deconstruct you and you. Also you. And then we'll fully tile these guys in. And we'll put a harvest ladder. Alright, getting stuff done up here. Good, I like it. More gas pipe? Y'all all done yet? How about this down here? Nope. Afraid I've been concentrating on getting these done. We will power them all up though. With the purest of all the golds. That's unfortunate. And this is going to be a power draw on itself. By itself. On itself? On its own? Yeah, on its own. But what price do you put on fresh oxygen from contaminated oxygen? I don't know. Looks like we're running low on battery power, so we're going to have to prioritize these again, just to a 5. Just get a decent amount of power generation going on. Now I've heard about 14 is about the right amount. So we will go with 14. We have space for more if that's needed. Disconnect just the gas pipes, gas pipe overlay. Got a lot of redundant piping around here. Don't do this. Do not do this, Mildred. You know the score. You know what to do. Move to here. Do not die. Not like this. Wow. Alright. Let's start prioritizing some more stuff up here. We want that on the go because we want that tested. We want all that on the go because it's cool. And we want this. And this. Go. Which should stop Mildred from running down here this way. Because I want to be testing out this stuff. How are we battery power? Probably till the end of this day. Tomorrow will be a full work day for everybody. Building things out of obsidian because that's how we roll. Alright, straight in here with the millwood seed. Deconstruct underneath. And let's prioritize this. I'll put a 9 as well. And get some ladders up. If this works, you could just have a fully enclosed space that you never actually have to break into, that carbon dioxide never goes into, that you just pump full of oxygen in the beginning. Atmospheric pressure too low. Yeah, fair enough. We need you to actually be growing before we seal you in. Just the buildings. As soon as we see them in this state, we can wall them in. Oh, thank you. Actually, another pair of hands might be alright. Colin, you've I'll build another cup. Looks like it doesn't need anything at all to be supported. Strange that. Alright, so they're fluctuating in and out of stifled, atmospheric pressure too low. Alright. Let's give them some atmospheric pressure for science and all that. Please don't get stuck. And a little bit more tile, just there. Valve's done. Okay. Let's have a mess about with this valve as well. Liquid valve, red out sandstone. Right, so straight down here into the valve, split off. What we need into there. Deconstruct just the liquid pipes there and there. let's prioritize this at 9 because, yeah, oxygen generation and all that. We'll get more liquid pipe. Right, so comes in, and the rest comes out of there, jumps over the lazy dog, comes down here, and then over the other liquid bridge. To end up in a catch tank. Alright. And yeah, I'd like all that done fairly quickly as well. What are you cooling? How are you already cooling? Oh, cool. Lol. Power you up. So you get to here at minus 1,208. Alright, okay, fine. Alright, so that's our system in place. Again, valve will set to about half. Electrolyzer using 33 grams a second. Not on. Max gas pressure, so not on. We'll half. Yeah, we'll half the flow. Let's see if we're still getting a decent amount of oxygen out of it. So, I need this done. Come on, guys. Was it not prioritized? It was. Alright. So, 10. Shouldn't be 10 coming out of there now. Wait, how's 10 coming out of both? 10 kilograms coming out of this side of the valve. 10 kilograms coming out of this side of the valve. 10 kilograms being fed in. Alright. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we leave you for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got our contaminated oxygen thingy now on the go. We just need to power it up and we will see if we create oxygen. We have this kind of sorted out. I don't know how it's producing 2 lots of 10 kilograms. I don't know. I don't know. Comments below on why you think that's happening. Yep, 10 kilograms of water. Alright. This is working. I like this. And we've not really started much on this because we've been trying to concentrate on getting other aspects sorted out. I'm interested to see if this works. I really am. This is... How much space have we got on top? we could dig this out, get the new dupe in here, wall him in until he dies, and have 3 mobs making contaminated oxygen in here. I know it's a bit cruel, but... And then continually feed dupes into the mob pit until we even out the amount of gas that we pull out to the amount of gas that's being produced. Yeah, just 1 mob wouldn't be enough. We've gone from 6 kilograms down to 2 in a very short space of time. You can see with the colour variations, where it's the brightest is where it's more toxic. That's chlorine. 3.8 kilos, 3.1, 2.1, and this will be like in the hundreds. 601, 383, 98. Alright, but that will be us for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have been Luckymarine as always. You have been amazing, and you haven't got a bed yet, have you? Poor girl. And the gang with our new recruit, Yvette, who may well be fed to the mob pit. We don't know. We don't know. We can only surmise at this point. I would like this done. You should be alright now. But yeah, okay. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye from the majority of the people that have actually made it to bed. Alright, take care.